Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Johanna and welcome to my cozy book space. For today's reading vlog, I'm going to be reading Reckless by Elsie Silver, finally. So if you guys want to see me read Reckless and hear my full in-depth thoughts, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm sitting here, right, listening to Reckless, just finished chapter 5, and that whole build up and the coaster and then the elevator, and you mean to tell me that we don't get to see that? Theo is just confident and cocky, and you could just yeah, basically. And I really do like Winter, but yeah, we didn't get to see that first night of them together. I would have loved to see that, but it's okay. I feel like because it's gonna be like a little bit of a slow burn. Yeah, but I'm eating this up. I'm like squealing, giggling, just laughing while I'm working and listening to this book. I got my Cheetos, I got my Olipop. I'm just having a good time. We'll see where the rest of this goes. And yeah, that's it. Those are all my thoughts for now because I'm only on chapter 6. So I will update you guys when I'm further into the book. Yeah. I just can't stop fucking laughing because it's just so funny. Okay, so I teared up earlier, as you guys saw, because Theo's reaction to like officially finding out about Vivi is so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. But he's already being like such a good dad, and like I've just been loving the scenes of him with Vivi and the way that it makes Winter feel. It's just great. It's just everything I wanted and more. And also Theo, he's such a flirt, and like he flirts with Winter and he like winks at her, and it is just so funny. I'm over here giggling and shit. Sometimes I literally can't breathe. But yeah, that's the update for now. I'm going to keep on listening because I'm just having a good time. Okay, I am 52% of the way in, and let me get my shit together. I am not naked. I have like this one shouldered top on. Okay, I'm just sitting here listening and following along on my Kindle, and I'm just waiting for the stove and the pan to heat up so I can make dinner because I need to eat dinner. But I'm listening to this audiobook, and I just got to like chapter 23. I think I'm 52% of the way in. I'm repeating myself. And I just have to talk about how Theo did all of that for Winter, how he cleaned, he took care of Vivi, he booked an appointment for her manicure and a lunch date with her best friend. And now I just finished reading the gym scene, how she wanted to get back into the gym and she was gonna train with somebody, but Theo and his possessive ass fucking switched the schedule, so he was the one training her. And oh my god. I love Winter. I love how bitchy she is. I know that's probably not the best word, but like I just love her. And I feel for her because I just kind of relate to her in some ways, and I like how she is direct and she doesn't take shit from anybody, but things still hurt her. She doesn't let anybody in so easily. She doesn't trust so easily. And the way that Theo is just breaking down every single wall of hers, and he is just perfect. He is perfect. But like I was saying, he switched the schedules, so he was the one training her. And that gym scene where she tells him that she doesn't think that he likes her body, and the way that he fucking takes that and proves to her that that's like utter bullshit. And the fact that he was telling her that he hasn't been with anyone since he was with her because he knew that she needed time to get her stuff together, especially with like her past, and then he wanted time to be able to deserve someone like her. Oh my god. I literally cannot. But I had to pause real quick because I have to make dinner and I don't want to listen to this spicy scene while I'm making dinner. I don't know. Like, I want to be focused, you know? But who knows? I might not be able to help myself. I might just fucking listen to this smutty scene while I'm whipping it up in the kitchen. So, multitasking at its finest. This is why I love audiobooks. I definitely want to finish this today. I don't know how many hours I have left. Last time I checked, it was 3. Might be down to 2, maybe down to 1, but no, there's no way. I think I'm down to like 2 hours, and I'm definitely finishing this book tonight. Like, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to not finish it. Like, I'm hooked. I'm in it till the end. So I will talk to you guys later after I listen to more of Reckless. I am having the best time. Hi guys, so I'm here for my final review of Reckless by Elsie Silver. I know you guys saw me in the intro. I keep forgetting to film an intro, and I have to film it, and I haven't filmed this final review, so here we are. So I did finish Reckless, and I had the best time. As you guys saw, I did end up listening to the audiobook. I wish I could have listened to it as well as like had like the physical copy so I could annotate, and like I do have the physical copies, but those aren't the ones that I want to annotate. So I'm gonna have to do a reread in 2024. That's all I'm saying. First off, I'm not sure if I ever gave a basic synopsis of Reckless. I think I just jumped right in. So we have Winter, which is the heroine from the first book, Sister. Brief intermission. I know. I just woke up, and this is when I'm deciding to film this clip. In the next clip, when I'm giving you guys my final review, my dumbass, let you guys know where we met Winter, which is in the first book, Flawless. And the minute that I said that, something happened in my brain where every time I'm talking about Theo, I call him Rhett. When I watched that clip while I was editing it, I was like, oh my God, I never caught myself. Like, I literally was talking about Theo and calling him Rhett the entire clip. And I just needed to hop on here and let you guys know. I was going to refilm the whole final review, but it just wouldn't be as authentic. You guys. I'm more disappointed than you are. So yeah, I'm just hopping in here to let you know that I call Theo Rhett, but I'm really talking about Theo, and I will be putting in big bold letters Theo because it is about Theo and he deserves the recognition. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy either way. Okay guys, let's go to the final review. From the beginning, we see her be this ice queen. She's very cold towards others. She is very bitchy, if you will. Yeah, from the beginning, since I met Winter in these books, I knew that I was super excited to get her book because I just love me a cold-hearted, independent, boss-ass bitch heroine, and I wanted to see what her HEA would be. And when we found out it was gonna be Rhett, a younger man, which he wasn't that young, I believe he's like 2 years younger than her, but it is older woman, younger man, I was like, oh my God, I don't really remember that much about Rhett. I'm gonna have to reread Flawless, which I didn't do, but basically remembered him from the first book. The first time that Winter sees him, it's actually not in their first meeting. She like sees him at this gas station and she's instantly like, oh, that's a man. That's a fine piece of man. But obviously she doesn't say anything because currently she is in a tough situation in life. She's not in the best place. And then we get Rhett's point of view and we get to see his reaction to Winter. Right away, you get to see Rhett's personality and how cocky and confident he is. You just can't help but like kind of laugh and giggle and like kind of blush because he is just this playboy of a man and he knows what he got going on. That's just always so attractive. And the minute that they actually say words to each other, it's off the bat, they are arguing, there's like this heated banter, but like we also get to see how Rhett reacts to Winter and how he has always been told she's an icy queen, but he thinks that she's just very like a hot woman and he loves making her angry and he just loves to poke her buttons. So instantly I was like, oh, I'm gonna love this. So yes, we end up having them have a one night stand, which we don't see at the beginning of the book. I did say that at some point in this video. Winter finds out that she is pregnant. And Winter has always wanted to have a baby, and she does try and reach out to Rhett multiple times. There's this sort of deal that happens where Rhett doesn't find out, like the word does not get back to him, and so therefore Winter has always had like this bad taste in her mouth about Rhett. Like she couldn't believe that he wouldn't want to know her daughter. Winter ends up taking care of her baby for almost a full year. I was a little iffy, but I also think that it was done so well by Elsie Silver, and I will say the story goes on from there. I don't want to give into too much synopsis or detail because I want you guys to go into this, because just seeing Rhett figure out that he has a daughter and that he hadn't been there since the beginning, and how heartbroken he is and overwhelmed and just saddened, it was honestly almost brought tears to my eyes. I will say I just low-key loved that it made me feel that way, because it is such a big deal that he wasn't there for the birth of his daughter, etc. Again, I just loved seeing him jump in both feet 100%. He gave 150%. He was there for Winter. He was the perfect daddy. He really was. And I also loved seeing Winter kind of break down her walls. She was also very hesitant. I liked the fact that the topic of him liking her only for the baby was brought up and discussed, and then it was closed. You know, like it wasn't brought up again, and it wasn't a big insecurity. It was just addressed, and I liked that. There's a lot of open communication here, which I really liked. And you just find out snippets and see little scenes where Rhett was in from the beginning, even before. It's not just because of the baby Vivi, and I just love that as well. Every time I kept finding out, I was like, and I will also say that we do get that one night stand scene, but like in a flashback format, which I loved, and it was like further into the book. You just see them fall in love, and you see Winter finally come to terms with that she can let somebody in, and it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to be loved and to love. And we do see like how her trauma played into that. And then we also get to see different sides of Rhett and how he like steps up to the role, as well as how he jumped in it so fast, but there's also the aftermath and how he handled that. But I also appreciated that there wasn't no third act breakup. There was just iconic communication. We love to see it. And the smutty scenes, the spicy scenes, the sexual tension, the tension between both of them, the glances, the eye contact, the small touches, seeing Rhett with a baby in his arms. Ooh, girl, it was so good. I loved it so much. If you can't tell already, I gave this book 5 stars. I think just Elsie Silver will never fail for me. She really won't. And I loved being back in the small town. I loved seeing the previous characters. I love Elsie Silver's writing. I just have so much fun when I dive back into her world, and I cannot wait for the next book. I honestly cannot. We do see snippets of Bo in here as well. He's going through it, and I just can't wait to go through it with him. But anyways, yeah, I gave this book 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I definitely think you guys should read it. I will say, I know y'all been waiting for this, he does not top Cade for me. He really doesn't. But I will say that if I had to order the men so far, it would be Cade, and then it would be Rhett, and then it would be Jasper, and then it would be Rhett, and then we'll see where Bo lands on the scale. Cade, I love him so much, and I really want to reread it. Like, that kitchen scene lives rent-free in my head. Like, I still think about it. He just cannot be topped. But you know what? Rhett did come close. I really did like it. I really did like Rhett. But that is all that I will say about Reckless. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and leave me is there a cowboy boot emoji? If there is a cowboy boot emoji, leave it down below in the comments. And if there isn't, leave me a rope emoji. I don't know if either of those exist. I really don't. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.